What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, back for another video about how stores are once again getting approved on Walmart. So a lot of people asked in the questions, Liz, what exactly is getting approved? Are things getting approved? And they want a breakdown of the whole situation. So that's what I'm going to bring you in this video. And I'm going to talk about why right now is the absolute best time to jump back into Walmart and why. So we've got a heck of a lot to talk about. I'm super fired up about this. I hope you are. Let's go and do this. All right, so as a lot of you might have noticed, I really haven't been around too much creating content and or making videos about Walmart. And there is a huge reason behind that. And that reason is that I've been in the trenches and in the back end of things, testing things out and trying to get this 100% figured out. Now, before I jump into this, just understand that there is no 100% certain way to get 100% approved on Walmart. And in fact, there still is an element of chance that you get denied. But I'm going to talk about the things that you need in order to get approved on Walmart. And there's actually two different ways. So I'm going to cover all that and a lot more, like I said earlier. But let's first talk about why right now might be the absolute best time to jump into Walmart. Now, as I said in the past, there was going to be a certain period of time where it wasn't going to be a good time to be in Walmart. And because of the supply chain issues that are going on in the US, I predicted that it would be a little later than it is now. And as we found out, I was completely wrong. At least the time frame, I was wrong a bit on that. And Walmart has completely shocked us and started to allow brand new sellers. Now, the reason for this is obviously they see things coming into their warehouse and it's working a lot smoother than they predicted. So as a result, they're letting people back on the platform. And again, I want to remind you, if you do want to jump into Walmart, now is the best time also to schedule a call. I will put my email below and we can talk about what you're doing or what you want to do on Walmart and try and customize something for you so that it works out. Okay, so let's talk about what the magic formula is in order to get approved and get back on the Walmart platform. Because as I said before, there's a lot of people sleeping on this. There's a lot of people that got scared out and shaken out by the amount of suspensions and terminations that happened. And I did say that that would happen. I said there was going to be a huge shakeout and that those people that were not going to adapt and evolve were going to get tossed out. And the way they got tossed out is through fear. So they're obviously afraid. They don't want to jump back on the platform. They're like, I've had it with Walmart. This place sucks. They really gave me no reason for suspending me, so I'm just going to go ahead and quit. But I said that that would happen, and I also said that those that do adapt and evolve, again, I know I sound like a broken record, but those of you that do adapt and evolve will reap bigger benefits than before. So let's talk about how you get on the platform as of right now, and I'm going to show you two different ways. Just pay close attention because a lot of the pre-qualifications have changed and you're going to have to take some extra steps to get on there if you do want to get on there. All right, so let's first cover the things that haven't changed and the things that you needed before and you still need now. And those things are an LLC. Again, Walmart's not going to allow just any bum off the street, a sole proprietor. No, you've got to have an LLC. You've got to be incorporated. You got to show that you at least took the extra step of getting a business to get on Walmart. The second thing, this hasn't changed, is an EIN letter from the IRS. Again, you can't just use your social. You can't just be some bum off the street using your social. No, you've got to have an EIN letter from the IRS showing, again, that you've taken another step to further your business. Now, you're also going to need to fill out that W-9, and you want to make sure that it's filled out properly. I've seen a lot of people get immediately rejected just because of the fact that they did not fill this out right. So take your time on it. It's not a race. Make sure you upload it back properly and it's filled out completely and the correct way. Now, there's something that we've always talked about, the next item that has been optional. I want to say it is optional, but I still just like to put it in there because guess what? It's not that difficult to obtain. It just takes a couple extra days. And when you do get it, again, Walmart sees you as more serious. However, there have been plenty of people that have gotten approved without having this, and that is the DUNS number. Again, remember, you can get a DUNS number for free. You don't have to pay the additional fee to get approved much quicker. Just get the standard DUNS number. You'll have that in about 7 to 10 days, and you're ready to go. All right, you're also going to need some sort of URL. You're going to need to make sure that you have this because they want to see presence online. Now, the website is completely up to you what you want to put on there, but they just want to verify that you have a business with a valid website. So go on over to namecheap.com, pick up a website for your LLC, and just slap some things on there. Talk about that you're a wholesaler, you're a distributor, whatever you want. You just have to have a website. Now, Keep this in mind. It should not be a Shopify. And I repeat, it should not be a Shopify. I know in the past we've been big on including Shopify domains and websites in the Walmart application. Well, now Walmart is looking at this as a red flag. So if you actually show them a Shopify store, your chances of getting denied are far greater than if you just have some crappy ass website built in your garage, or at least it looks like that. It can be a crappy looking website for your LLC as long as it's not a Shopify. So just keep that in mind. Shopify is no longer relevant for a Walmart store. All right, and then the biggest and most magical thing that you can include in your Walmart application, and in the past I've said that you didn't need this, but now having this further makes you look like a pro to Walmart. That is an Amazon store. Now, I know a lot of people said, Liz, I don't have a store, or I'm brand spanking new. What the hell? Is Walmart gonna figure out that I've not sold anything on Amazon and have zero experience? No, the fact of the matter is Walmart will have no idea whether or not you've sold on your Amazon store. The only thing that you need in your Amazon store is some products. Now, I'm not talking about catalogs of thousands and thousands of products. Just a good deal of products on your Amazon store showing Walmart that you are currently a seller on Amazon is good enough. Now, it does help if you have a couple seller ratings. You don't want to be brand spanking new and have zero seller ratings, but I've not seen that really affects anything at all. But I would try and get at least some seller ratings on there. And that's version 1. Now, the version 2 that they've been accepting quite a bit is all of the same that I just talked about, except you don't need the Amazon store. Instead, you'll use a WordPress domain, and the WordPress domain should qualify for you. So again, that domain can be a number of things. I've seen a number of things work. I've seen a store with WordPress, and I believe it's WooCommerce on it. I can't remember what platform they used on there. And then the other one that's worked is just a WordPress domain for the LLC, just like a website that was a WordPress website, didn't have anything special, didn't have any items in it. That works about 90% of the time, as well as version 1. That works 90% of the time too. The other 10%, some people still get declined, and it could be for various reasons. It could just be a bot that checks all the preliminary data and then just gives Walmart a red flag in terms of your application being approved. It's still unknown as to what it is. And again, as testing continues from my team and from all the people that I deal with and talk to on a day-to-day basis, we'll have more information soon on the exact criteria that is getting approved. And I'll make sure to provide you guys with that detail. So again, as I said before, I just wanted to repeat, there is never a better time than right now to jump into Walmart since things have calmed down. It's best to get in there and start aging your store gradually coming up into the holiday, as the holiday season is going to roll around really quick. It's almost going to be done. We've got about a month left of heavy selling, and that's about the amount of time that it's going to take you to really get your feet wet on Walmart. And again, my email is below in case you do want to schedule a call and talk a little bit more about the opportunity on Walmart. But other than that, questions and comments below. I always personally answer that, and I'll see you next time.